So in Wuthering Waves, Brant single-handedly has the most drama built around his release this week, guys. People went from hating his regen requirements to liking his regen requirements to apparently he got nerfed to apparently it was a bait and switch. He never actually got nerfed to actually, yes, he did get nerfed. So we're going to talk about his character. We'll keep all that drama stuff to aside for this video, and we'll just get to the basics. Is he worth pulling for? Will he provide value to your account? That's the most important thing that I feel like matters the most. So we'll talk about it. Let's get it. So like I always do for these should you pull videos, like I say all the time, if you enjoy a character's design, personality, gameplay style, someone for the character. At the end of the day, don't listen to me, don't listen to any other CC, pull for who you like, as long as you're having fun. Okay, so with the disclaimer out the way, let's talk about him. So the first thing you guys need to know is that Brant's core mechanics revolve around his Forte circuit and Resonance Liberation. His Resonance Liberation restores the entire team's HP while also granting him additional attack based on his energy regen. So for every 1% of energy recharge exceeding 150%, he gains additional 20 points of attack up to a maximum of 2,600. And also his Forte circuit passively heals the team during Bravo accumulation and grants a shield when Bravo is fully charged and consumed. Also his Ultra skill provides a strong buff to the next character entering the field, amplifying fusion damage by 20% and resonance skill damage by 25%. So thanks to like these combination of skills, Brant isn't just a powerful sustain unit, but an all-round support that also does good damage as well. So like you guys saw, he has 3 roles. He can buff, he deal damage, and help with team survivability. So Brant is basically a jack of all trades, you could say. Yeah, jack of all trades. So now we'll get into like the pros and cons of Brant. So we'll talk about the reasons why you should summon and the reasons why you probably shouldn't summon. So reasons why you should summon for Brant is basically like I talked about earlier. Brant has 3 roles in one, so he's covering a lot of roles, which allows you more freedom for when you're building your teams. Like you could run a team with no healer. Like for example, you could run Brant with Changli and Encore, for example, or Brant with Changli and Sanhua, as Brant does passively heal, so you don't need to run a healer. However, me personally, I will be running Shorekeeper with Brant and Changli just because I want the increased crit rate, crit damage. I want the buffs that Shorekeeper has because my Shorekeeper is S2. But I digress. With that being said, any unit that uses resonance skill damage, any unit that uses fusion damage, if you have any of these 2 units that their kit revolves around any dealing those 2 types of damage, I recommend you pull for Brant. All right, I recommend you pull for Brant. I also recommend you pull for Brant if you enjoy quick swap teams, right? Because for example, one team that Brant would work really well in is with Changli. A quick swap team, to be more specific, with Changli, where all 3 of the characters contribute to damage output while maximizing Brant's Ultra skill buff. So running this kind of team will allow for a high DPS potential team where each member takes turns dealing damage. So for example, a best example is Brant, Changli, Sanhua, like I mentioned earlier. So everyone's buffing everyone's dealing damage. It's a perfect team where everyone's doing a lot of damage. I really like that team. I'm definitely gonna try that out when I make my Brant guide video. But yeah, so that's another reason. And I feel like Brant is a battery kind of unit. Like he is a core unit. Like I feel like in this game you can't run a fusion team without Brant. and you can't run a quick swap team without Brant. You feel me? So Brant definitely has a lot of weight behind him, and in his value as well. So I really do think Brant is definitely worth pulling, even if you don't go for sequences, because I never tell you guys to pull for sequences. I'm always talking about the S0 version, with 0 sequences. Even in sequence 0, Brant holds a lot of value, and he definitely increases the variety of teams you can build, like I've said. So now we'll talk about the negatives. All right, so I do feel like it's important to know that since Kuro have obviously teased the new units that will be coming in 2.2, we know Cantarella, and I also believe Shorekeeper. I think they teased Shorekeeper, but that's the big rumor going around, is that Shorekeeper is coming out in 2.2. I think Kuro teased it. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure they did. In one of the 2.1 teaser live stream that they made. But so if it's true and Shorekeeper is actually coming out in 2.2, I recommend you guys skip Brant for Shorekeeper. Shorekeeper has insane value. Although Brant will improve your account, the value Shorekeeper will bring can't be matched by any unit in the game. No other unit in this game has the same value as Shorekeeper. Shorekeeper can heal. Shorekeeper can give you crit rate, give you crit damage. You know, like, man, she is such a great unit to have on your account. She will revolutionize your gaming experience if you have Shorekeeper. Now, Brant would amplify what you already have, like a fusion DPS team or a quick swap team, or you know, you want to just get some of the buff res and skill damage. Brant will amplify, but Shorekeeper revolutionizes. So that's the best way I describe it. If you're free to play, I recommend skip Brant, get Shorekeeper, and if you have like an Encore or if you have a Chang Li, I recommend you just wait until they rerun Brant. They will rerun him eventually. So when they rerun Brant, I recommend you pick him up, and then you can have fun with your quick swap and your fusion teams. However, if you can't afford it, right, I say get both. Getting both would be the best possible thing to do. But if you have to pick one over the other, definitely Shorekeeper. So in conclusion, do I think something for Brant? Yes. However, I recommend you guys be a little hesitant on his release, and just be cautious a little bit and just wait until other people play with him first and then go in. So we'll have to wait and see if any more changes happen to his kit on release in a couple of days. But yeah, that's all I have to say for this video, guys. Hopefully this video helped you out. If it did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Wuthering Waves content. Definitely helps me out getting into the algorithm. And also join my Discord, Lions Pride, link in the description. We talk everything gacha games, even non-gacha games. We talk about non-gacha in there as well. We post memes, help. Everyone in there gives you help, tips, guides, all that type of good stuff. And you also get insider on my uploads that I'll be putting up, so you know for everyone else when I'm going live, whenever I'm going to post a video, all that type of good stuff. But yeah, I've been rambling for way too long. Yeah, take care and peace, guys.